Hello, my name is Kelly Duet. I am an employee of Community Health Network, and I'm going to show how to navigate within the MyWellness portal. So once we get logged in, this is going to be our demo site here and our main landing page. This image that right now shows the challenge, that is what we call our image carousel. This information is going to show any updated or upcoming challenges, a quick link to schedule an appointment at the Health and Wellness Center, fitness and well-being resources, and as well as our monthly updated information, such as our Well News edition, a monthly recipe, and a wellness activity calendar, things that you can participate and or read all on your own. The next item here on the right is going to be our Forms and Documents tab. That information is going to show all of the good information, kind of that quick links right at your hand. So if you want any information as far as the Delta Dental or the VSP, or maybe you're interested in learning more about the point system within the MyWellness portal and how to connect a device, all of that information is going to be shown right here on the right side under Forms and Documents. The next item here is what we call the to-do list. So anytime you register for a challenge or you participate in a learning module, that information is going to be shown here under your to-do list and show you the amount of activities that you have available that you can work on, which we'll get into this a little bit later, but this is one of the quick links to bring you to the to-do list. The next item is going to be the incentives tab. And what that is that's going to show you the amount of points that you currently have out of the total amount that you can earn. And by completing different activities, you can earn points in categories that do have max amounts, and that contributes to your overall incentive total. The ones on the right, we have our health trackers. Those are going to be anything as far as the step tracking, physical activity, weight. We also have water, glucose, and blood pressure. So these are quick links that you can link your information. One thing that we'll get into a little bit later is the step trackers and that specific device connection and how to get those steps to come over. The next item is going to be our challenges. We do have an upcoming challenge that we have already joined, so that's going to show that we have joined an upcoming challenge. And then you can view any of that information as far as your overall progress within the challenge and your standing. The last item here is going to be the message. So you are going to be able to send a message, which we can go ahead and do this, show you this quick link. When sending a message, you want to make sure that you select Lawrence Wellness, so LAW Wellness, to make sure that it's going to the Lawrence Health Coach, which is Katie Thorne. So we're going to just send her a message. Oops. And that will go directly to her. She does check these on a regular basis. So as soon as she receives that message, once she checks it, she will respond. You will then get a message here on your home page that will show that you have one unread message. So we can see here this at the very bottom, it will show unread message. You will also get an email stating that you have a message available for you to read. The next thing we're going to do is go within the Your Health tab. So Your Health has a variety of different things. The very first one is going to be that to-do list that we mentioned earlier on the first page. So any of the wellness challenges that you have registered for or the standings that you are within your learning modules, those are going to show here. So as you can see, this cardiovascular disease prevention, that is a learning module. And we have already went ahead and signed it to our to-do list, but we could go ahead and hit start and we'll be able to take off where we left off and or start a complete new learning module, which we will get into when we get into the education tab. The wellness advisor, once you then participate in the wellness assessment below that, you will then get a wellness score, and that will show your wellness advisor. With that, that will show you things that you can work on to better your overall health. So by completing that wellness assessment, and once the screening results get loaded into the portal, you'll be able to see different types of personalized recommendations load here. This is the wellness assessment. The wellness assessment includes 12 different sections. Takes about, I would say, 8 to 10 minutes to complete. Points are awarded with this. So upon 100% completion of the wellness assessment, you will get those 50 points. and those will load into your incentive category. The next thing is screening results. This is our demo account, so we do not have any type of screening information loaded, but your information will show here under the screening results. Health trackers, we have 6 different health trackers. So the very first one is going to be steps. So we can connect an app, and those are going to be some of the most popular devices. So Fitbit, Garmin, there's some available apps that connect as well, such as iHealth, which is not Apple, Misfit, and I believe the Withings are probably the most popular here. If you connect an Apple Watch or a Samsung device, that is going to be connected straight through the app itself. So you will need to make sure that you have downloaded the Healthy Path app, which mocks the exact website browser version. The only difference is in order for it to read that Apple information or that Samsung Health information, it has to be connected through the app. You also need to make sure that you continue to update your steps by logging into the app to making sure that your steps are converting over to the portal. The next one is going to be weight. So they all work pretty similar. They do all have different types of apps that can be connected. So you can either manually add an entry or you can connect an app. If you are, for instance, maybe going to track water, physical activity, and steps, what you can do is if you, for example, have a Fitbit device, you can connect Fitbit. And by connecting that, anything that you allow access for to come over, that information will count towards the health tracker information. So if I have a Fitbit connected, my steps, weight, water, physical activity, that will all pull over. So I do not need to go into each tracker and connect a device because that will already show as connected. The next one is going to be the incentives tab. The incentives tab, like I mentioned before, is going to be an overall point total kind of breakdown view. And that's going to show you each of the categories which have a max amount that once you hit that max amount, you are no longer able to add any more points within that category. And then if you want to click on the specific item, it will show you the things that you can do and where you are as far as your points overall. We'll just click on a couple other ones here. Say learning modules, same thing. Upon completion, you will see your points awarded here. Depending on the types of activities, some take a longer time to load, such as the preventative care exams, any of the other items, but some of the items that are within the portal itself, as soon as it has been completed, you will earn your points. The next one is going to be the education tab. So this is going to show the learning modules. There are about 35 plus learning modules over 12 different types of sections or focus areas. So what we have here now is that cardio disease prevention learning module that we have registered for. And as you can see here, it is already in progress. So if we click that, that is going to show us the tasks that we need to do in order to move on to the next activity. So you have to do the first activity prior in order for it to release the next one. As you can see, it does show that it's locked here. So once those are complete, then you can earn your points. You can only have 3 learning modules going at the same time. If you have any more than 3, what will happen is that will go to your queue, but it will not show. So you can either complete the other learning modules or you can click withdraw, and that will automatically remove you from the learning module. With that, it'll bring you to the main page. So if you still have learning modules, those will show here. All the other learning modules that are available will show up here. So you're able to search the learning module and or the focus area. All you would have to do is just click on the image. It will give the breakdown as to what the type of activities are in that learning module. And in order to enroll, you just have to click the Enroll tab, and that will enroll you in the learning module and also show in your to-do list. The next item is the Events tab. With the Events tab, that is where you can see all of the upcoming events. So anything as far as biometric screenings, or if there's any type of group fitness or seminars, all of that information will be shown here. So you can search by location and or category and dates. So we're going to go ahead and click on one here just so we can see the information. We're going to click details, and then we can scroll down and see what all is available. So most of these that are not in bold means that someone has already registered for that time slot. If I'm interested in a time slot, I will select the time slot, click register. That will register me for that time slot of that event. I also can add it to my calendar. You also know that you have added it. It'll say success here at the top with that green check mark. So if I'd like to add it to my calendar, you click the blue button and you can click close. When we go up here to our top, we will be able to see in our registered events that we have registered for that specific event. For any reason that you cannot make the event, it is recommended to come in here, unregister yourself so other individuals can participate in that slot. So you would go to registered events, you would select details, you would go down to your selected time frame, and you would click unregister. And what that will do is that will unregister from the event that you were originally registered in. And then you can go back through and register for a new event. The next tab we have here is our coaching tab. It's going to show the health coaches, Katie Thorne and Jackie Guy. So if you would like to contact them, you can click on their information down here, and you can call to schedule or email the health coaches. And the next tab we have is the wellness challenges. So once you've registered for a wellness challenge, it's going to show under the upcoming challenge. If you click on that, it will give you the breakdown as to the exact challenge and the amount of steps. So also just a reminder that make sure that you have an app or a device connected, and the Apple and Samsung connect differently. As we can see, this activity is also incentivized. So upon completion, 100% completion within the steps, you'll be able to see that in your incentive category. And then we have, last but not least, we have our settings over here. So if there's anything about your account or your profile, username, password, all of that information is going to show. So we have that. And that is all of the main functions of the MyWellness portal. One quick thing as well, the app Healthy Path does mock everything within the browser. You just have to add your fitness device connection for Apple and Samsung through that. Everything else should be able to be brought up and or register for events and challenges and send messages through the app itself. So thank you for joining. And if you have any questions, we will get those answered for you. So thank you.
Can I ask you a couple questions that I have written down from others?
Yes.
Okay, so one is, so for the Healthy Path app connection, first download the app on the phone and then go here to connect those. Is that the right order?
Okay, say that one more time.
So if you want, for the Healthy Path app connection, first go to your phone and download the Healthy Path app, and then go here to connect your wellness site to the app.
So once you download the app, you can do everything from your phone. So you do not have to download, you do not have to go to a browser. You could use just the app, and you can connect your devices that way.
Okay,
or
so
you
you'll
can
log
go,
in.
yes. So you can create your login either way. The only thing that is different is if you have those specific devices for Apple and Samsung, those are the only things that you have to do through the app for connection wise.
Okay. And then another question is, as far as screening results from all of our screenings, those won't be uploaded until the end, right after everyone has been screened and all of our dates have come and gone.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Once all of the information, we have all of that information, we will get those loaded for you.
Okay, perfect. And then the only other thing that I wanted to pass on to anyone who's watching is we will be doing the quarterly wellness drawings again at the beginning of April, July, October, and January. And then the overall drawing at the end of January in 2023. So I just wanted to pass that on. Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate your
Thank
time
you.
today, Kelly.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and also for the drawings, you'll want to earn at least 100 points per quarter. So all those things that Kelly just showed you, if you'll get on there and start earning your points. Of course, your screening will also provide points for you. And then any wellness appointments that you have, dental vision, annual mammograms, all that good stuff will earn you points as well. All right.
All right.
Thank you guys.
All right.